What's going on, everyone? In this video today, we're gonna go over my favorite lower body accessory exercises to help you build up your squat, bench press, and deadlift. So let's get into the video. Alrighty, what's going on, my powerlifting people? Thanks for tuning in to another video. Hope you're all having a good holiday season and you're gonna have a good new year coming up. In this video today, we're gonna go over my favorite lower body accessory exercise that I use most often for my squats and science athletes, and as well in my free programs that I have for anyone to do. And if you're new here to the channel, you don't know who I am, my name is Aaron Kamesi. I'm a powerlifting coach, athlete, referee, and meet director. So if you fit into any of those groups, there's gonna be videos here to help you out. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can see more videos like this. Before we get into the exercise, I just wanted to go a little more detail into what I mean by accessory work. So when I'm talking about accessory exercise, I'm pretty much talking about anything that isn't with a barbell. So if you're doing the competition lifts, that's going to be your competition lifts. If you're doing a close variation, like let's say a pause squat or a Romanian deadlift or a closer grip bench, then you can call that assistance exercises or just like, a variation of the main lift. When we're going down one step further, accessory work is going to be all the stuff that you might be doing with dumbbells, with machines, with body weight, and you might be thinking of it more as like, bodybuilding work or maybe prehab and rehab work. In addition, when it comes to accessory exercises, I don't really focus on one specific exercise for a muscle group or a movement pattern that I think is the best or end all be all. So I try and look at different movement patterns or what the goal is of the accessory exercise, and then what different exercises can you choose from. That way, depending on what you like doing or what you have access to in your gym, you can pick the right one that fits you. So the first group exercise that I use most often is a unilateral lower body accessory exercise. The three that I use most often are the Bulgarian split squat, the lunge, and the step up. These exercises are going to help out with building up the quads and the glutes as far as hypertrophy is concerned, but also help with figuring out stability issues that you may have on one side or the other, or also imbalances that you may have for one side to the other. And for all three exercises, you can do it with body weight if that's all you're capable of doing until you kind of figure out the movement. Then you can also add weight. So for the Bulgarian split squat, the lunge, and the step up, you can always just hold on to dumbbells, hold on to a kettlebell, put on a weighted vest, or any other method you want to kind of load the movement and make it a little bit more difficult. And for rep ranges, I like to do anything between 5 and 10 reps per leg. And just as a note for the lunge, you can do it as a walking lunge, a stationary lunge, taking a step backward, taking a step forward, whichever variation you want to do. Personally, I like doing the walking lunge the most often, but if someone has limited space, then we just do the stationary lunge. All right, and then the next exercise is going to be a leg press. So I like doing these with both legs at the same time, but you can also do it one leg at a time if you want to again bring up that ability to focus on your stability and focus on any imbalances you may have. But the leg press is an exercise a lot of people are comfortable with, they're used to doing, they can load up a lot of weight on it, they can adjust their stance or toe angle and everything to what fits them and be able to knock out a lot of reps. I like to do between 6 and 12 reps. Basically build up more hypertrophy again for those quads and those glutes. I know other people that will program a lot of belt squats, but a lot of gyms still don't have belt squats, so a lot of lifters don't have access to them, and then some of the variations that you can do may take a long time to set up and may be a little more dangerous, so I just default to leg press if they have it. All right, and the next exercise, again, more quad hypertrophy work, is the leg extension. So again, I like to do these with 2 legs at the same time, but you can do it 1 leg at a time if you feel like one is weaker than the other one. With the leg extension, it's very similar to the Bulgarian split squat, the lunge, and a step up, but again, you're taking that stability out of there and you're taking possibly that imbalance out of there if you're doing both legs at the same time. So then you can focus on doing more weight and getting more hypertrophy out of it. Again, for this, I like to do anything between 6 and 12 reps. As you can see with the trend, we're doing a lot of quad and glute work because those will help out the squat, even with the low bar squat, and with the deadlift will help out with conventional and sumo. But sometimes I do throw in a leg curl, which is our next exercise, and that helps build up the hamstrings and a little bit of the glutes. Just like the other exercises, you can do these 2 legs at a time or 1 at a time if you have some kind of imbalance, but they'll help out with hamstring and glute hypertrophy and also help bring balance. If you do a lot of quad work and no hamstring work, then maybe that can cause some imbalance issues at the knee joint and cause knee pain. So doing the hamstring work will help balance that out. With all these exercises, remember they're accessory work. So they basically accessorize your competition squat and your competition deadlift. So you should be starting your day with the competition squat or deadlift or a close variation of it. You may be doing both of those on the same day. So then usually I only like to put 1 or 2 accessory exercises. So a typical day may look like the competition squat, the competition deadlift, and then Bulgarian split squats. And for the accessory exercise, it's usually 3 to 4 sets. If you are already squatting and deadlifting 2 to 4 times a week, doing maybe some variation, and then throwing in 1 or 2 of these accessory exercises, 3 to 4 sets in the 5 to 12 reps, then that's going to get you plenty of hypertrophy work to build more muscle mass. And those lower rep ranges also help you with overall strength, and then with those unilateral exercises, then it'll help with any imbalances you may have from one side to the other. And the most important point overall is that you're doing some kind of lower body accessory exercise consistently. There's no magical exercise, but doing any of these accessory exercises 1 to 2 times a week for 3 to 4 sets for each exercise, over the long term, it's going to help you build consistent progress in hypertrophy and strength. So if you liked the video, give it a like, share it to a friend if they're wondering what kind of lower body accessory exercise they should be doing. If you do any lower body accessory exercises that I did not mention, comment those below and I'll let you know my thoughts on those, whether I like them or not. And be sure to stay tuned because I'm going to do my favorite upper body accessory exercises coming up next. But until then, have a great day and I'll see you guys next time.